How's it going, everyone? Josh here of Zeros to Heroes. I am with my two boys here, with Alessandro and Daman, here at Ushicon 2018. I think that's the year we're in. I can't remember, because I'm old.
I think it's 2012 still.
I think it's 2012 too, because that's better than 2018. Better than 2017.
Yeah.
So, James, what are you doing? Okay, cool. Anyways, these are two voice actors and Rooster Teeth fans, Cockbites. If you guys have heard of these,
I forgot that's what they're called.
Really?
That's what they're called, dude.
So,
That's awesome. Oh shit.
So for preference,
Go on, no, keep going.
so for preference, Rooster Teeth community usually calls himself Cockbites.
Yeah, the Cockbites, yeah.
Because
I
that's
remember that.
where it came from. Anyways, this guy here and this guy here voice characters on the show RWBY.
Hi.
So we'll be getting into that later. Alessandro here played the Dead Huntsman in Season 4.
Yeah, as well as Henry Marigold in Season 4.
That was
Not
awesome.
the same person.
Yeah.
Not the same person.
And Daman here played the Lionheart.
I'm old.
Yeah.
So old.
Actually-
Look at him.
Old. It looks old. No.
No, I did.
You wouldn't suspect it, but your voice actually doesn't sound like Lionheart at all. How does that even work? How do you prepare for that?
He made a sacrifice.
You sacrifice lambs.
Gods.
Yes.
I bring a lamb.
Sacrifices.
Take
Make
it.
me old.
He
Then I become
sacrifices.
old.
He sacrifices a kidney to Caboose since like I need your stupidity in my vocal cords. Great. I don't know what happened, but you made me God.
Shut up, Caboose. Sorry, church.
It's my life. So yeah, no, it takes a little bit of magic from voodoo rituals and things. So
Yes, very, very nice. But we will get into the Rooster Teeth questions later because I know all you idiots love that. But you guys, yeah, we don't give a fuck. This is how it goes every single video. You guys are some phenomenal voice actors.
Thank you.
You have been in a lot of anime, and I know a couple. You guys have been in some games as well. What was your first professional voice acting gig that you guys had?
Want to go first?
Yeah, David?
are we talking anime or
Either.
My first ever paid resume thing
Yeah.
was a point-and-click adventure game called Castle Dracula. I
I think I remember this.
played Dracula.
Yeah.
And it was in 2012. It was a while ago.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever heard of it. It's fun. Let's keep it that way. It's
Let's
probably
bury
real
it.
bad.
Let's dig it up.
The very first paid thing I've been in is Freedom Planet, which is this video game which is an homage to Sonic.
More impressive.
Yeah. No, and what's funny is that speaking of Rooster Teeth, I directed Freedom Planet 2, which is currently in development, and
Nice.
we cast Lindsay Jones to be in our game.
Really?
She plays Carol's sister Corey. So when that comes out, but I remember that specifically. It's like, oh yeah, Lindsay, she'll be perfect for this.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. The first anime was an OVA called Holy Night. I played the protagonist, Shinta Mizumura. And that was done by Media Blasters. Did that in New York.
Very nice.
My first anime was at Funimation. I got to be Drake the Sniper in Fairy Tale. He is
Also more
the
impressive.
only... Look, man, I wasn't in New York, okay?
Time to start.
Oh,
Better late than never.
All right. No, but the funny thing about him was that he never, in this world of magic, he's the only bastard to not have an interesting weapon or magic. He literally just has a gun.
Just a gun.
Yeah, because his two cohorts, his two buddies, one has this hammer that is a fist and can open up and grab things. And I'm like, that's awesome. The other one has a gun sword, which literally is a sword and will transform into a gun. I meant the other motions.
Sounds like that guy needs to be in RWBY.
Yes,
Yes.
he really does.
It's also a gun.
Yeah.
And a sword. And a sword.
and a sword sword, but I just had a shitty sniper.
Yes. So, I mean, with anime and voice acting, how did you guys get into it? Because I know there are various different ways to do it. I know you have a YouTube channel as well, and I don't know if you have one as well.
Not one that's...
Yeah, this was on the spot interview asking, so I was
okay.
like,
It's all good.
I didn't stalk you guys as much as I should have.
It's all good. Did you want to go first? Did you want to go first?
Sure. How did I get into it? I sacrificed lamb to the gods. And
Just let me peel off that skin.
Just skin me, and then here. Make a blanket.
He's just skin and bones underneath this.
Thanks.
Sorry.
I started when I was in like high school, just kind of screwing around with voices for fun, like impressions or whatever. Because whatever. I didn't, set out to be a voice actor. I just was doing that as like a side hobby because whatever. And then I got recommended by some friends of mine, like, hey, you should try to do this professionally.
Yeah,
and
you should.
I was like, okay, cool, I'll be all good to go. And I researched some of it and like read stuff and asked industry people like, what steps do I need to take to get into voice acting? So, take a demo reel, take classes, research, practice every day.
Get a good mic, get a closet.
Yes.
all
that
voice acting.
Blue Yeti life for a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did that for a hot minute until I moved to the Northeast and I started working in New York. I worked on Holy Night and on Pokemon while I was up there as well. Then I moved to Funimation. I live at Funimation now.
I believe it.
He just has a spare corner.
I just get
Just
a
one
cot,
of the boots.
just sleep in
He
the
has
booth.
a hammock on top of the roof.
Preferably Mike's booth because it's the biggest.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be good.
that'd be great. No, I moved to Texas. So, live there now, work at Funimation, other studios, Patron 5000, where they do Dragon Ball, and other stuff. It's my life. Nice.
I got started because my friend was like, yo, I need you to voice a cop in my machinima. And I remember I read that line, and I'm just like, mind you, at the time I was 14.
Okay.
So I'm like, man, Santa Arachne is finally dead. Mind you, it was shittier than that.
Oh my god.
And I remember, I'm like, man, a cop wouldn't sound like that. So I pitch filtered the shit out of that. And it sounded like, man, Santa Arachne is finally dead.
Who knew Bane could be such intimidating at
Right.
14?
Yeah. And it's like, it went from there. He did that, like, he used it. And, like, he kept, like, asking me to do this cop character. And with time, like, I just kept doing it, and like I found a fondness for it, and I really enjoyed doing it. And one year, 2012, like I was like, you know what, I really want to do this. So I started doing auditions and taking classes and doing a bunch of different things.
Around the time when I started to, like, actually striving to do it.
Yeah. And I took acting in school. Like I took theater. I took scripting in theater script writing, whatever.
Okay.
I took a bunch of different things, and then at the time I was between two roads. I was between like wanting to be an animator or wanting to do voice acting. So I went to SCAD, which is Savannah College of Art and Design.
Okay.
And at one point in 2015, I flew out to Texas to go to a convention known as ACON.
Yeah.
I was there with some friends, and I remember as I was landing, I got an email from Gen Fukunaga, who's the CEO of Funimation, and he's like, hey, I hear you're in town. You want a tour of Funimation? I was like, what the fuck? Okay.
Hell yeah,
And I go, and it's unheard of, but I got a tour by the CEO. Because
Nice.
normally it's like a tour by one of his like employees.
Uh-huh.
But I got a tour by him, and then like it
By
was
the man
during the
himself.
time of Resurrection F.
Okay,
And
yeah.
I have a YouTube channel which is all like based on like Dragon Ball and all this stuff. So I remember like at the end of the tour, he was like, "All right, let's do an interview." And I'm like, "Huh?" He's like, "Yeah, you're gonna interview me." I'm like, "I got no questions. What do you want me to?" Huh? And it just went from there. And everyone, I remember the comments on that video are like, "Man, he's really awkward with this interview." And I'm like, "Dude, when you're literally given 5 minutes of prep time, you're gonna be nervous as shit."
Me right now.
So after I spent that weekend in Texas, I was like, that was really fun. And I saw, like, in the tour, I got to see people work in the booth, and I was like, that seems like so much fun. And for me, when it comes to like a job or whatever, I have to have fun. Because if I'm not having fun, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
And then when I went back to Savannah and I was animating, like, I finished my final project of the year, and I turned it in, and I was like, throughout that whole thing, I wasn't having fun. And I was like, I don't want to do this. So I dropped out of college, and I took my money that I was saving up to pay off my student loans, and I moved to Texas. My parents were very against it. But now they're supportive, which is really cool. And then from then on, I got one thing, which led to another, which was really cool. So.
Yeah. My main philosophy in life is work where you will and be happy. Do what you enjoy, not do it because you have to.
Yeah.
So
my philosophy is don't be a dick.
Yeah. Another friend of mine is just fuck it. Fuck it.
Same.
Damn it. So you guys are voice actors. And you're on YouTube. What do you think of the community of the abridging community? So like the Sword Art Online Abridged guys at SWE, Team 4-Star. What would you have to say for those? Like, do you enjoy watching them?
I mean, I'm friends with both of them. Yeah. Like, I'm friends with both groups. Like, I love Izzy and I love Mac and Carrie. Yeah. They're the people that run Something Witty. They're really cool. Like, we've played video games and hung out and shit. The Team 4-Star guys are pretty chill. Like, we've hung out. Scott and Lanny, that was like, we were all in Fairy Tale at the same time, which is really cool. We're all part of the same guild. They're really cool people. When it comes to their bridges, I find them to be fucking funny. So keep at it if you can.
And I just remember that Team 4-Star is going to be in an official anime by Funimation. So that's really cool.
By Funimation?
I thought it was Funimation.
Which one?
I can't remember.
I think it's...
Is it Hell? Yes, you're talking about Hells.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's by Sound Cadence.
Okay, sorry. Wrong studio.
All good. Yeah,
I get my studios mixed.
I was like, what's really cool about Team 4-Star is they're making a game right now, which is called Super Knockout Versus, which our buddy Howard Wang is developing. And we actually, like, I got to be in the game, which his name is Tachibana, who's a ninja, which is really cool. Like, if you get the chance, you should check it out.
I will.
It's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Speaking of YouTube, what kind of content do you produce on yours?
I make like reaction videos and like gameplay videos, like Let's Plays, that kind of stuff. I mainly play like Dragon Ball games. I especially do a lot of like Dragon Ball mods, and Dragon Ball Fighters recently came out, and it's a really cool game.
Heard it was.
And they've already started making mods for it.
Really?
So I'm really excited. Yeah, they've made last night I found out they made a Patrick Star mod.
What?
So I'm all about it.
Okay.
I love SpongeBob.
Okay, yeah, well, that works. With you guys being voice actors and having to dub over the Japanese voices, how far in advance do you guys get to work on the episodes? Like, with simulcast. So, do you guys get to work with the episode the week before, or is it
the Funimation simuldub process? I also work on staff side doing ADR prep for the script. So typically, what will happen is the episode, like say if it's a Crunchyroll show, and Funimation and Crunchyroll have a partnership, to where they share ships. So Crunchyroll will drop an episode, or sometimes we'll get materials a few days ahead of time. I will usually get the materials first to prep the scripts for the writer. So I will put in the time codes, the character lists, the translation, the reactions, all that, notate everything, find if there's anything missing, and I'll pass it along to the writer. The writer has a few days to write the script, and then it goes to the studio. The director gets it, they get the line count and everything. Then they have to either cast or schedule their talent for the coming week. And we usually have the week to record the simultaneous episode, and then there's 1 or 2 or 3 days for them to mix it and make it live on.
It's
so
pretty.
It's a really like this.
It's really
You
fast
can't get
paced.
sick. I remember last year I was working with Tia Ballard on The Royal Tutor, and as I'm leaving the audition, she goes, "If I cast you, you cannot get sick." I was like, before that, I had the track record of literally getting sick every season.
Wow, really?
Yeah, like it might have been for like a week. There was at one point I got sick for like 3 weeks, and that's 3 episodes worth of getting sick. And like it can be noticeable at times, but sometimes it won't be as much because if it's just like certain things, like you can like hide it.
Yeah.
But you can tell sometimes.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, but it's a very fast process. For the show, you don't have too terribly much time to look ahead. You usually have just what is available for the Japanese subtitled version, and like if you're a main character or anything in the show, you don't, unless you have like source material for a manga or anything, you can't really look ahead.
Okay.
The worst is when you have original anime,
Oh, yeah.
because if you do,
I believe Yuri
Then
on
you're
Ice was one
fucked.
of those, and there was no like manga or anything.
Really? I didn't know that.
no manga, no light novel either.
No light novel. It was just
Wow.
an original anime. So
Yeah.
That makes it even
there
more
was
impressive.
No idea
Yeah, so you can't look ahead. You can't research.
what was
Okay.
happening.
All right, guys. So we're getting down to the wire. We're talking about the last topic that I really want to talk to you guys about. RWBY, Rooster Teeth. What was it like working with that Austin company for the show?
Can I go first?
Yeah,
just
please
because
do
my
it.
experience is way shorter than yours.
I'm sorry, man.
No.
It really is.
So I've been in Rooster Teeth. I've worked with Rooster Teeth 3
Yeah.
times. The first time I got cast as a bit where I was a dying huntsman in Volume 4 of Episode 2, I believe. Where I just cough and it's like bandits, and that's it. Then he dies. And I remember I was at another convention when that episode aired. I think it was Micro Acon.
Okay.
And
yeah.
I was like, also, as of this morning, I'm the dying huntsman. And I was like, yeah, your death was so pivotal. I loved it. And I'm like, okay. And the second time I was in RWBY was as Henry Marigold,
Yeah.
who by the character designer is known as Shitty Neptune or Cheap Neptune. Which I think is hilarious.
Yeah.
And I really think that for like RWBY Chibi or something, there should be like a little like moment where they reference like Sonic, where it's like Weiss goes up to Neptune thinking, goes up to Marigold thinking he's Neptune.
Or they should have Neptune and Marigold meet.
Yeah, that'd also be really funny.
Miles, Carrie, get on that.
But no, it was like a lot of people ask me, like, it's like, how was it? Like, how long? Like, was it really cool? I was in the booth for like 10, 15 minutes.
Really?
Like, for dying, it was like 5. For Marigold, it was like 15, maybe less.
Okay.
Because it was just like, all right, we need you to be cocky, douchey, da-da-da. And I was like, okay, cool. Just be me. Got it. Because that's my character type, apparently.
Fair.
And then we finished, and it's like, all right, that's it. Thanks for stopping by. And I was like, thanks. I love you. No, they're really cool people. And a third thing I can't talk about yet, but I'm really excited. And that one, it was a longer experience for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was my experience with
Yes.
Rooster Teeth so far. It was really cool.
And Mr. Damon playing the
Oh,
man
my God.
himself. The
Coward.
infamously cowardly lion. Yes.
Before you go on, like, it's funny, speaking of, like, cowardly, because, like, someone pointed out, like, the RWBY characters, like how Osmond is Oz, and like how
Yeah, a lot of them are based off the fairy tales.
Cowardly Lion. The Huntress is like Good the Witch.
Glinda Goodwitch
the Good
is
Witch.
the Witch of the East, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
The Witch or
the Good Witch.
Yeah, Good Witch.
Hence the name Good Witch.
And then I guess Crow is like Scarecrow.
Scarecrow, yeah.
Yeah, I just thought that was really cool. Sorry.
Yeah, but no, it's super cool. Working with them was a treat because it was my first time doing prelay animation, which is different than what we do for anime, which is ADR dubbing, and we usually have to be constrained to the lip flaps and the timing of the Japanese and all that stuff. So for prelay, they animate according to our performances, and it's just so much smoother and more liberating.
I would imagine it's a lot
Which is-
easier.
Like, I love dubbing for anime, don't get me wrong, it's great. It's just, you're always constrained to a very precise...
You can just be yourself with that.
Yeah.
What does he sound like?
Leo Lionheart is down here. It's just very, very old man kind of thing going on. It's just...
I just thought they should hear it because they're seeing you.
His voice for Lionheart doesn't match his.
I'm sorry.
It's not a diss.
This is not the first time I played an old man.
No, it's not.
It is not a diss in any
No,
regard.
no, it's fun. Because
Absolutely
people are like,
awesome.
because I play Yakov in Yuri on Ice. That man's the old,
Yes.
old grumpy Russian man, and people are like, that doesn't make sense. And I'm like, sacrifice
We're
cheap
voice
to the
actors.
voiceover gods. No biggie, no big deal. But yeah, voicing was really fun. It was interesting because I don't feel like he's not like a villain, but he's not
really
necessarily good. He doesn't have like, I feel like he has good intentions.
And with Volume 5 finally being over, we were talking about spoilers, so suck it.
You're right.
Yeah.
And
Sorry.
And yeah, I feel like he has good intentions, but like his intentions are muddied by his cowardice, and he just wants to take the easiest, less lethal way out of a situation. So that's why he's siding with the seemingly stronger alliance of the bad guys, and he's like, I will turn in and screw over the good guys in that instance, and screw it.
One thing I would have loved to see in Volume 5 is like a prequel episode to see how Lionheart came into
what became his character. Why is he?
What motivates him?
From what I understand, he used to be like fight alongside Crow.
Yeah, he used to be a badass.
When they were younger, and he's a badass, and something happened. And I'm like, what happened? Like, did something tragic happen to you, and you just are like, screw it, I don't care anymore, whatever.
Maybe the fact that he's a Faunus plays into that as well.
Maybe.
Because I didn't notice he was Faunus until like when they met in the last few episodes.
He has like a tail.
Yeah. That was really interesting. What are your thoughts of on him dying in the end?
That hurt. It hurt a lot.
It hurt. I was hoping we would see that death on screen.
I just know
that would have been a bit more brutal.
Carrie and Miles were so excited to have that animated. They're like,
dude, we're gonna kill you. It's gonna be awesome.
I was just like,
thank you.
I can't talk now, but thank you. No, I mean it was pretty crazy. I didn't expect to go out like that. I was like,
see, I've seen.
They're like, so you're dying today. I was like,
thanks for letting me know. I've seen a lot of memes of that scene. It's like, harder, daddy. What? Yes, that tentacle octopus is. I'm
not about it.
Yeah,
not about it. Not, no.
It's weird.
It was a good experience though.
Yeah.
It was really fun. It was just awesome to be a part of such a beloved franchise. It was really cool.
And I'm not gonna ask if you're coming back as a ghost for season 6.
I really don't know. We won't.
He wouldn't.
Even if I did know, I couldn't say anything.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
What I would love to see, if they don't have to do this, but I would like to see them come back with the World of Remnants, but have the World of Remnants be like prequel type series. Because, my opinion, I didn't care for the World of Remnants that they did in Volume 4. I think that they should do like, say, backstories for Cinder or Lionheart or whatnot, because that would be awesome.
Yes.
Come on, guys. I know you're not going to watch it at any point, but come on, you got to do it.
Yes. What is he? I don't even know.
It's okay, buddy.
I'm clueless.
Give this man a clue.
I need to catch up. I watched the first season of RWBY. I need to watch the rest.
So you haven't seen Volume 5?
I saw like bits and pieces.
Okay. It's good. I liked it. Your performance was on point, man. It's like, I would not have expected his voice from your mouth. So it's a talent to you.
Thank you.
I'm bad at this.
No. You're fine.
Oh my
You're
God.
fine.
Anyways, So you guys have what anime are you guys doing this season that you want to let everyone know about?
Oh, I'm going first?
Okay.
I went first last time.
Fine. I voice Popko in episode 4 of Pop Team Epic, which is really cool. The meme! It is a meme, and I am super excited about it. I also voice Takashi Yamazaki in Card Capture Sakura Clear Card. He's just this like closed eyes small boy who tells tall tales, gets interrupted by his 7th grade girlfriend all the time, and I say girlfriend because it seems like she hates me. It's a really fun show. Also, I am Taikagane Sadamune Masamune in Token Rambu Hanamaru.
Oh, nice.
Man, those names are ridiculous.
They are.
I've said like 5 in a queue before.
Jeez. Screw that. And other stuff. Some things I can't talk about.
Yeah.
It's always how it goes.
Always how it goes.
So it goes.
NDAs.
For this season, I am playing my first trap.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I'm playing Lin Changming in Hakata Tonkatsu Ramen. It's quite a name.
Okay, the ramen show.
The ramen
Yes.
show.
Yes.
I thought it was going to be like this, like slice of life thing.
Same.
No, it's bloody
Oh.
and about hitmen, and it's crazy, and the drama.
Oh, yeah.
So good. I love it, and my character is crossdresser. That's also a hitman, and has to deal with kinds of. I don't want to spoil anything. It's really cool show, but
Yeah.
check it out. And I'm also reprising my role as Honobami Toshiro in Token Ranbu Hanamaru for the 2nd season, which has been so cool. Love my little soft boy.
So small.
So small.
Small boy.
Yeah, so I play old men and small boys.
That's good.
You have a age range.
Apparently.
Yes.
Very.
Yes, he does.
So they tell me.
And you're also in Dragon Ball Z Super as well.
Yeah, I played Monaka in Dragon Ball Super.
Nice.
My little nipples.
And large-shapely nipples.
They recently announced the voice actress, or the new voice actress for the Japanese Bulma.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear the
Yeah,
comparison?
I did see. I saw.
Yeah.
I didn't hear the comparison, but I did see Toei Animation.
What'd you think of the comparison?
It's pretty good.
Myself, I couldn't tell.
I think it's great.
Yeah.
I saw Monica Rial, who plays the English Bulma. It said she's played off of this actress's performances.
Yeah.
many
Multiple times, yeah.
in different various animes.
I think it's a good choice.
I think it's a good choice.
Yeah, I think so too. I was saddened to hear that the original died, but what can you do? It's life.
It's a hard choice.
Yeah.
All you can do is just...
Recasting sucks
Yeah.
sometimes. Yeah. Anyways, leaving on that droopy note. Perfect. Thank you guys for doing this last-minute interview.
Yeah,
for sure.
Really
Appreciate
awesome. So, yeah. Anyways, if you guys want, check these guys out on their Facebook pages, Twitters, on the Twitters. All those stuff will be in the description. Hit that like button if you guys enjoyed it. Hit that dislike if you didn't. So I don't.
Like, subscribe. Don't thumbs
Yes.
it down. That's
Like,
terrible.
comment, and subscribe, and tell
Share.
them how we suck.
Yes.
We're a hot mess.